Hi everyone, it's day 22 of the Generosity Challenge, and today we'll be talking about time. Everybody likes time, everybody is worried about time. I feel like time is precious to all of us, and whether that's spending time with family, loved ones, on a project, at work, at home, whatever you're doing, um, it's precious to us. So I think it's a good topic, generosity of our time. And so I'm going to read from Ephesians 5:16 through 17. And it reads, "Be very careful, then, how you live, not as unwise, but as wise, making the most of every opportunity, because the days are evil. Therefore, do not be foolish, but understand what the Lord's will is." And I think that is just straightforward. It's to the point. It's clear. It's self-explanatory. It's just basically telling us to make wise decisions. Be very careful how we're living. Are we making the most of our time, especially as believers? Like, are we making the most of our time? The opportunities that pass us by every day, are we looking around us to see these opportunities, to see God opening doors of opportunity to speak to people, to serve people, to be helpful to people, to smile, to be kind? Like, are we missing these opportunities? I know for myself, sometimes I'm about business, right? I have things to do. I have places to go. I gotta meet these deadlines. I gotta, have this prepared at this time. And when I go out into my day, sometimes if I don't stop, pause, and look around, I miss all kinds of opportunity to talk to people. Like, I miss people who might need like a helping hand, or someone who might need an encouraging word, or hey, somebody who might just need like a friendly face, right? Like, that's all they need. And I miss that sometimes, and I know I do. And I get back in the car and I'm like, why didn't you just slow down? You probably could have helped someone in there. Not much. You couldn't, not with like money or buying them things. And if that's what you can do, then that's awesome. But maybe it's just listening. Maybe it's just taking time out to listen, sacrificing a little bit of your time, for someone else, can be a huge impact to that person. And so I feel that, being wise in those decisions is very important, especially because, everybody knows, well, in our church, or if you're a Christian, that these are the last days. Like, you can kind of say that with confidence, right? And so, people are angrier, people are more short-tempered, people are more downcast, more brokenhearted, more hurt. That's just how it is. Like, people want to do what they want to do. What's good, what's good is bad, and what's bad is good. And that's the time we're living in right now. And so that's why it says make the most out of every opportunity, because time is short. Like, this is a time where people need to hear the love and goodness of Jesus, and to see it. Not just to hear about it, but to see it. So if we go out about our day, wherever we're going, and we don't take time to stop and look around, to look at people and to listen to people the way Jesus did, we're going to miss so many opportunities to, share light and share the truth of the gospel or the hope of the gospel. I mean, we're hope bringers, and we should carry that, knowing that when we step out the door, that's our mission. No matter where we are, we can be kind, we can be loving to those around us, no matter who they are, no matter where you're at. And you might not like what they're wearing, what they're doing, but you carry Jesus inside of you, and you carry the hope and love and truth of Jesus, and Jesus went to people, everyone. He went to everyone, and people he didn't necessarily agree with, and he loved them, and he served them, and he shared the good news with him about who he was. And that's what we should do. We should share the good news of Jesus Christ, and just, his hope and what he did for you. Maybe you have an opportunity to share how good Jesus has been to you, what he's done in your life, how he forgave you, where he brought you from. Everything is so amazing. It's endless. It's endless, right? And so I think that's really good, that we should take time to slow down enough to hear people and see people and listen to people and help people, serve people. That's what I think. I think that we should take time out for that. That's important. That's kingdom work. And you don't have to be in a ministry to go right outside your front door to bring people the love of Jesus. That is ministry. And so, and that's the Lord's will, right? Because that's the 17. So that is the Lord's will: serving people, loving people, sharing his gospel, the good news, what he did for us. I mean, it's so encouraging, it's so hopeful, and so we should do that always. But above all that, I would challenge you not only to make time for others and to serve others and to share the gospel, make time for Jesus. I feel like I'm going to emphasize that. That's wise, always, is to prioritize your time with the Lord. Last week, Bev actually said that she gets up an hour earlier just to prioritize her time with the Lord, just so she would have undivided attention with him. And I just think that's so amazing. And it's such godly advice. And I just love it. And I'm putting that into practice. And I thank her for that, because that there's no other time like being with the Lord. It's the most precious time of the day. It's the most refreshing, the most fulfilling time of the day. I mean, you're never going to regret it. Just prioritizing time just for you and the Lord. Just all in with the Lord. No phone, no distractions, no TV, no husband, no wife, no kids, no dogs or cats. Just you and him alone, reading his word, talking to him, praying to him, singing to him, crying to him, whatever that is for you. Just, I pray and I challenge you to set aside that time with him. I promise everything else is going to go smoother after that. Everything in your day is going to go smoother, and the time is going to double when you give him that first portion of your time. And it's amazing, and you're going to see all the opportunities in front of you. When you set that time aside with him, he opens up your eyes to all kinds of different opportunities that you can love on people and serve them and help them and just be a light to them and a hope bringer. And I just think it's amazing. And I hope this is an encouragement to you today, and for future references, and for the future, that you put into practice, just spending more time with the Lord and just making time to be intentional with others, and just to hear them and to see them the way the Lord does. And I love you guys. I hope this was encouraging for you as it was for me. And I pray that the rest of the challenge is just going to keep you growing, keep you sharpened, and keep you encouraged. All right. Thanks, guys. Love you.